Let's talk about the identity property. Now what the identity property says is that, sorry, I gotta try to get it in the screen for you, is that the sum of any number and 0 is that number. Now that's kind of a confusing way to think about it. Let's change that into different words. Sometimes that can help things make more sense. So a different way to think about that is that adding 0 to something is, if you add 0 to something, it won't change what that thing was. Okay, that goes for numbers, it goes for any identity out there. An identity is what something is. You have an identity, it's you. I have an identity, and my identity is Miss Sick. Okay? And I brought my bunny Waffles to help you learn about identities too. So here's my bunny Waffles. Whoop! Sorry, Waffles. And his identity is Waffles. Okay? So if we were to have Waffles plus 0, we still just have Waffles. Oh, he wants to run away, so I'm going to let him run away. Okay, so that means that you can do that with anything. Right here, my identity, I drew a little picture of myself, is Miss Sick. So if I have Miss Sick and I add 0 to that, I'm still just left with Miss Sick. Now this works for numbers too, and that's the real purpose of it. So every number has its own identity. Here's the number 7. Now if I have the number 7 and that's its identity, that means if I have 7, let me get my pen, and here, 7 plus 0, that's still just 7. I've added nothing to it, just a 0. 0 is worth just nothing. So 7 plus 0 equals 7 still. So that's what the identity property is trying to explain to us. That anytime you add 0 to something, it's not going to change that number. And this goes for no matter how high a number is or no matter how low a number is either.